Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi, I am Widya. I am a student at the Faculty of Economy and Business. My opinion, smoking is prohibited on the campus because it can endanger the health and well-being of the academic community for several reasons. In my opinion, danger to health. Cigarette smoke contains production of chemicals including toxic and carcinogenic substance exposure to passive. Cigarette smoke can the respiratory system and general health. Impairment learning achievement. Smoking can interfere with academic achievement, intelligence, and learning ability. Maintaining integrity of the institution. The smoking ban campus and the integrity and dignity of the institution. Creating a healthy banning smoking on the campus. It is a healthy and sportive educational to create a smoke-free campus environment. Campus can carry out preventive efforts, education, and healthy behavior programs. Apart from that, campus can also strengthen the environment and the communities around the campus and control the impact of smoking. Hi, back again with me. Part 2. The question word. The question word in English. Have you ever heard the term 5W plus 1H? That often appears in Indonesian, while in English it is called WH question or question words. And three are not only double W as like the words. What are you going, guys? What form of the interrogative sentence is the sentence above? Yaps. The form is we have question or an English question word that uses question word because there is the word what that begins the sentence. What is meant by we have question or question word? We have question are question word in English that are written starting with we have words. What is the function of we have question? We have question are used by someone to ask for information where the other person must provide a clear answer. In English, it is also familiar called we have question, example, and how to answer them. A. Where's the bag? Expect answer is the location of the bag. B. It's in the room next to the reception. If you ask, what is a yes-no questions? So, a yes-no question is a type of question that only requests a yes or no answer. An example of a sentence is, do you have an ID? What is included in we have question? If in Indonesian language material, maybe you only know 5W plus 1H. Well, if in English, you have to learn 8W plus 1H. Wow, what are the 8W 1H? The answer is what, when, where, wo, whom, which, was, why, and how. Number 1 is what. What is used to ask about things? Yes. As we know, what is a question word that expression to ask about something or something, relate to someone. Example of its used in sentence. Number 1, what are you going? Number 2, what is your name? Number 3, what do you think about the movie? Apart from its function to search for information about something, you can also use the word want to ask from repetition or confirmation, asking for repetition or confirmation of what was said. For example, number 1, what? I can hear you. 2, you did what? Number 3, what did you do? Next, why? This accusation word foundation as a reason or cause render reason or causes. In this case, the reasons can be positive or negative to find out. An example is as follows. Number 1, why do you love me? Number 2, why are you crying? Number 3, why did you come late? Next, where? If you want to find out information about the location or place, destination, and position of someone or something. Of course, the right question word to use it is where. Example of interrogative sentence. Number 1, where do they live? Number 2, where is your mom? Number 3, where is my handphone? Next, when. Of course, when is used to ask when something happened. This question word is closely related to the adverb of time, which can be the answer to this type of questions. Example, number 1 is, when do you finish in college? Number 2, when did she leave? Number 3, when will the meeting start? Next, which? Guys, how often are you conversant about a cause? Whether is a cause related to goods, colors, opinions, and others? Well, you can use it which to ask. Example 1, what color do you want? 2, of all the drinks on the menu, which one would you like? Number 3, which one do you cause? The left or right? Next, who told you about my secret? Well, above is an example of a question used in the question word who. Question word who, to ask about people or a person or subject. Example is, number 1, Who is your boyfriend? Number 2, who are you? Number 3, who is your favorite Korean artist? Next, whom? Well, so in English there are different question words for the position as subject and object. Previously, was used to ask about the person who has the status as subject. So you don't get confused. Pay attention to the example. Number 1 is, whom are you going to meet? 2, whom was that you talking to? Number 3, whom will you marry? Next is was. If you ask what is the difference between who and whom, the difference is was a question word to ask about possession. How can you use it in a sentence? Number 1 is whose car is that? Number 2 is whose turn is it? Number 3, what outfit are you wearing? Next, how. Let's leave. Where is how for you to use it when you want to ask about manner or process, condition, and quality. This question word also applies to asking about price, duration, frequency, age, manner, distance, or quantity. Amount. Example sentence. Number 1 is, how much money do you have? Number 2, how often you go to Bali in year? Number 3, how can you example this problem? Please tell us. Okay. How to form we have question formula. It's not just the 16 tenses in English that have a formula for forming sentence. It's fact. Even the English question word regarding wiha have a formula. 1. Wiha question with auxiliary verb. The following is the wiha question formula with auxiliary verb. Wiha negative plus auxiliary verb to be, do, or have plus subject plus main verb plus example. Number 1, when are you leaving? Number 2, where do they live? Number 3, what have they decided? 2. We have question with modal verb. Words that are included in modal verbs included can, could, will, would, have, soul, might, must. Here is the formula. We have negative plus modal verb plus subject plus main verb plus example. We'll call the stay with. Number 2, what should I do? Number 3, why should we read books? 3. Interrogative sentence with whole auxiliary or modal verb. This formula shows that we have itself has replaced the subject position. The formula is we have negative plus main verb plus example. Won the game. Number 2, was pouring. Number 3, What about this? Next, negative we have question. What helped you realizing it? The examples of each type of we have question above are positive, affirmative. Well, of course, interrogative sentence can also be negative. When asking negative we have question, we can use the auxiliary verb do. When there is no other auxiliary verb or no modal verb. Next, positive and negative we have question. For example, number 1, positive interrogative sentence with how auxiliary is who wants an ice cream? 2. Which door opened? Number 2 is negative question sentence with the auxiliary verb do. 1. Who don't want an ice cream? 2. Which door they don't open. Next, the consulting regarding we have question is we have question or question word are question word in English. They are used to form questions. To form we have question, it is necessary to know whether the missing information is a subject or an object. So, yay, done. See you and goodbye.